Hello everyone on the internet and thanks for tuning in. I am RyuKiva and this is my channel for RyuKiva Toku, my social media and fan subbing outlet to share my Toku passion with the world. My RyuKiva Toku channel can be found primarily on Twitter and Instagram, so please follow. RyuKiva Toku is also on Facebook, YouTube and ryukivatoku.wordpress.com, so please like and subscribe. Finally, on Patreon, this is where I would appreciate support and pledges to fund my content output of videos and fan subs. All links are in the description. I have a series of Toku unboxing videos that starts now. The S.H.Figuarts series is not for children. Their products are for buyers aged 14 plus. My first Toku unboxing video of the series is for S.H.Figuarts' newly released Kamen Rider 01. Yet to be available used. The price of this varied from maybe around 3,000 yen all the way past 8,000 yen. Obviously, for these unboxing videos, I will be doing prices in yen simply because everyone's got different currencies around the world. But primarily when people are importing something from Japan, it's going to be in yen. So, starting off, I'm going to look at the packaging. We've got a shot of the figure. That is definitely the figure as opposed to an actual shot of the character in the show, Kamen Rider 01, Rising Hopper. S.H.Figuarts, I mean, it's got, I'm assuming, I'm not too sure what that says. I don't think that says Kamen Rider, but you've got the Kamen Rider logo, Tamashii Nation, blue Bandai logo, 2019, so this was manufactured last year. Blurb on the front. Now, these vary from generation to generation of S.H.Figuarts products. So let's see what this one says. S.H.Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Tamashii Nation's action figure art under the theme Pursuing Character Expression Through Humanoid Action. Now, having already recorded a load of Toku unboxing videos yet to upload, I do establish that I do not know what that primarily is supposed to mean. I mean, I've got a rough indication of what it means, but that's because I've read it like 1,000 times. You got like quality seal of approval in the top right. The window on this one is quite small, but you do get a good look at the body, the head, the belt, which from the outside actually looks quite good. But again, it's not the biggest window in the world. On the top, it's very simple, but it looks very neat and sleek. Kamen Rider 01 Rising Hopper, S.H.Figuarts. On the bottom, good action shot of the figure, well, posing shot of the figure. A number of some description as well as the support website. Typical pose, I believe I've actually got this as my wallpaper from the episode 1 of the show. Rising Hopper, Kamen Rider 01, S.H.Figuarts. Not too much on this side, it's pretty much kind of a leak from the front image. Kamen Rider 01, Rising Hopper, S.H.Figuarts. On the back quickly, I mean again it's simple style and heroic action in English. You've got the Toei seal of approval. You've got a lot of Japanese product. This actually says age 15 and up, so they do kind of vary when it comes to whether they say 14 and up or 15 and up. Again, not for children. Kamen Rider 01 Rising Hopper at the top, and 3 basic poses. You've got the one where he's post-henshin, one where he's pre-battle, and one that's kind of is about to kick you, I guess. Alright, so I believe that is all for looking at the box. Let's unbox the product and my trusty knife here. So again, do be careful with sharp objects. Doing it quite quick and sleek. So I mean, when it comes to my hands, I do have short nails on my left and long on my right as a guitarist. So I always try to be very careful when handling anything in life. Full stop. But again, let's go into it. So this is me looking at this for the first time. I've got to say it still looks sleek. I mean, you've got 3 loose hands for the right and 4 loose hands for the left. I always hate an odd number of hands, but ironically the ones that they have attached to begin with aren't the fists, so I'm assuming the fists will be amongst those there. It's got a bright yellow cardboard backing. How detailed am I going to be in this video? Who knows? But this is the inlay. Normally, sometimes they are in a plastic bag, but I guess they are trying to be friendly to the environment for once. Right, so yeah, the number of hands. No weapons with this. Let's see. Yeah, just details the hands. And apparently there is a detachable prog-rise key for this item. It says detachable removable. It says the paint on the wrists may rub off. Sometimes these figures have rubbable paint as did the last major release, which was O's Shinchoku Seiho. That's it for the inlay. Right, so wow, this is the fact. So you got plastic around about that's coming off. Actually, he's just lifted straight out. My first impressions of the figure, it is bright yellow, no kidding. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. I mean, the silver accents really stand out on this figure. So peeling the plastic away, there we go. Right, I mean, I've always got to be careful with these figures because I have really heavy hands. Right, first impressions, it looks cool. It feels a little bit rubbery in some places, especially the torso, because that's not a very wide moving torso to begin with. Maybe I need to wear it in a bit more. Yeah, my first impressions, it does look it's very yellow. I mean, if you haven't got that from the show, you're never going to get it at all. But yeah, it's very, I mean, there's a few, I mean, I'm already feeling the very loose shoulder blades on this. I'm not going to remove the Progrise key just yet. So yeah, this is just me playing around with it for the hot minute. Right, yeah, I mean, the yellow. I mean, I've got to admit, when I first saw the poster for 01, I was like, why have they gone with bright yellow? I mean, it's probably not the most ideal, but it's better. But again, it's very original to say the least. I mean, those legs are very stiff. It must be because it's a new figure. Really? No kidding. Right, so that's the Progrise key out. I seem to have gone straight for the Progrise key. The Progrise key has virtually no detailing at all. I mean, it's basically yellow with a round sticker on one side, and then the other with a bit of black paint, and then the other side's just plain yellow. I'm not too impressed with that. But then again, how detailed can it be? I mean, the belt doesn't mean the belt is loose, but the actual driver, the driver looks quite detailed. The rest of the driver looks alright in my opinion. But is it supposed to tilt? It doesn't show the belt tilting on the thing, but no, the belt, unless I've got to use excessive force, that that driver stays horizontal, which isn't show accurate. Got to say, I mean, I am loving the show, to be honest. So let's actually get into a bit more detail. Right, so the head, the eyes look nice and reflective, and it looks very foily in the eyes. The mask, as in Masked Rider, Kamen Rider, yeah, I mean, it's standard, I'd say. I mean, those pointy antenna, again, those look like those could snap, but they're rigid as long as you don't play with it too much. Detailing on the top of the head, the rest of it is simple black. The neck, so the head and neck is standard movement in my opinion. I mean, maybe a touch loose, but I mean, that's almost like he's doing typical turkey neck, which again, for some people, they do kind of complain about the pegs in the neck being too short. I personally don't think that would be a problem with this one. It looks quite fine to me. Right, so the arms I've been having problems moving, and then I have a history of breaking arms. I'm talking about the figures, obviously. The hands the hands do require a bit of sort of twisting, but the actual sideways movement of the actual forearm is actually a lot easier than some figures that I've played with already. And yes, I do play with these figures, even though these are technically posable rather than for being action figure toys, you get me. Yeah, I mean, the detailing, the silver accents really do it for me. I really like it. And then you got slightly lighter red accents, but again, I love that kind of rubbery texture that has on the underside. I mean, I would say that's almost unique to this 01 figure. Right, so, and then getting onto the torso. I mean, again, this torso, as long as I've been playing with it since I unboxed it, it's very stiff and it's not the most movable, but the detailing's pretty good. I mean, you've got some light red accents. I love how they've got the silver detailing on the traps. The back, again, it's got that very shard, futuristic looking armour, and again, that rubbery feel going down from the mid back down to the butt. Yeah, I mean, again, the belt, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to tilt, but maybe I should look into it a bit more. But no, that belt is rock solid horizontal as far as I can see. I mean, the rest of the detailing on the belt is standard, I guess. I mean, it's got these pockets, but again, he comes with no sword, but then the swords don't go in the pocket. He has it as a suitcase kind of carry case thing that he unfolds. The sword comes with Vulcan, which is yet to be released. So let's go down to the legs. I mean, these legs, again, they continue that sort of rubbery texture without being rubbery. Slight red accents, no silver accents, but ironically, it almost feels like... Right, does that twist? I mean, it looks like that should twist there, but it actually doesn't, I don't think. Not unless I use excessive force, but then I might snap it. The knees have this... At least there's no pads on the knees and elbows. That's what I'm liking about this figure, because so many Kamen Rider figures, they have these detachable elbow and knee pads, which really wind me up. So this doesn't have that. But again, standard flexibility in the leg. I mean, again, it's a bit stiff because it's new. But again, I am liking the detail. And now the feet, finally. Those are some neat looking kicks he's got, or crepes as we say in the UK, LOL. Right, yeah. I mean, that's as far as I can go with the detailing and basic movement. Let's check out the balancing. So balancing is where what I call, well, I'm not sure if I'm the only person, about how poseable he is and in terms of how easily he falls over. So that's just a random pose I've just done. He seems to be balancing alright, but again, it's brand spanking new. I mean, again, I do the most randomest pose. I mean, again, the arms just don't have as much flexibility as I feel they should. But it's quite bendable, and actually, I'm finding the balancing's actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. There we go. I mean, again, it's always about perseverance with balancing anyway, regardless as to how good a figure is. But yeah, and let me try do the rider kick, or one of the poses on the box. It's kind of like, I mean, again, it's not going to be completely accurate on my part, but right. I'm not entirely sure how that one's supposed to have been done, because he's got the knee higher than it is. Right. Right. That's almost how he has it on the box. Right. That is almost how he has it on the box, sort of. So as I'm winding down the video, I've been going for a while now. Hopefully I'll be able to edit it down. Right, so that means you've got to have a lot of perseverance to do this pose that's on the box. And again, even then, I'm not doing it the most accurate with the arms, at least, anyway. Wow, that... Go on. God, this is hard work. It's always hard work when you do balancing with one leg, unless you're really good at the balancing for any given figure. I mean, again, like, on 2 feet, he's actually got good balancing. On the I mean, there are some figures that do amazing on 1 foot rather. But still, that's just about on 1 leg. Right. Let's have a look at the hands real quick. Again, I normally prefer it when they have an even number of hands, of spare hands, posable, replaceable hands. But this one doesn't have it. So I'm just going to pick 2 random hands. I'm going to pick... So he's got like a closed fist. So he does have the closed fists. They just don't... They've got 2 closed fists. 2 fingers pointing, 2 claspy. And I'm assuming that's a unique... I'm pointing... Yeah, I'm assuming it's that main pose there on the box. So finally, just to see how easy the hands come off and on. Right, so these are standard pegs, and the hands are quite rubbery in texture, and that's normally quite good because that means they won't give too much of a fight. So I'll do the unique hand on the right. I can't even remember what I said before, but it is on the right. unique hand. So kind of like that. And then, because normally they come with the closed fists to begin with, I'll end this video with him having a closed fist on the other hand. I mean, not very original, but hopefully get a gist of what my Toku unboxing videos are about and how I plan to review every main Kamen Rider base form. And a few others in between, of course, why not? Not entirely sure what this pose is, but it's how I'm going to end playing with the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider 01. So thanks for watching. See you next time. My RyuKiva Toku channel can be found primarily on Twitter and Instagram, so please follow. RyuKiva Toku is also on Facebook, YouTube and ryukivatoku.wordpress.com, so please like and subscribe. Finally, on Patreon, this is where I would appreciate support and pledges to fund my content output of videos and fan subs. All links are in the description. So thanks for watching. See you next time.